Now the other small little issue that I had with the machine was, this is even more of just a general maintenance issue more than anything else, more than the electrical problem that I just told you about, is that the machine was cycling, on-off cycling. It's a common issue with electrical pressure washers. When the machine is not in use, it'll just keep on going and cycling and turning on and off, on and off, on and off. As you can see here, you can hear the machine just kicking on. I'm not pressing the trigger at all. It's just repressurizing, repriming the line. You can see the little gauge kicking on and off, on and off, on and off. And really the cause of this is a leak somewhere. See, your pressure washer is designed to be a closed system, and it pressurizes itself and it wants to hold that pressure. And if it has a leak somewhere, that means it's losing pressure. So the pressurizer mechanism inside the unit that tells it to repressurize itself when it loses pressure, like when you press the trigger gun and you use it, obviously that depressurizes the line, and then when you let off the gun, it will repressurize itself and then shut off. Or I should say finish repressurizing itself and then shut off. And when you have a leak, that's the same as pressing the gun. It's depressurizing the line and it continually wants to cycle or reprime the line. And the bigger the leak, the faster the cycling is going to happen. In the clip I just showed you, it was cycling every 5 to 10 seconds. It's not necessarily going to hurt your machine. It may long term, if you continue to let it go like that. It's obviously going to put more wear and tear on the unit and the parts that prime the motor, and the motor kicking on and off, on and off. So you want to avoid that, obviously. It's a very easy fix. You want to check all your orifices, all the outlets in the machine for leaks. In this case, my leak was in the outlet port. The male end adapter, quick connect adapter that connects to my outlet hose was leaking, and the only reason for that really was just wear and tear. You can see that the Teflon tape, I had already stripped most of it off, but prior to making this video, but you can see there's still some left. When I originally inspected the connection, it was pretty worn. It was all but gone. So really it's just a matter of replacing the Teflon sealer tape, made really specifically for water joints. I particularly like Oatly Fast Tape. I think it's a really good tape for sealing water joints, and it's $3 or $4, Home Depot. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below for this stuff. Now, something to remember with this stuff is that when you're wrapping a joint or when you're wrapping a connection, you want to wrap it in the same direction that you're going to be turning the threads. So if you're wrapping a clockwise connection like these are, you're going to want to wrap the tape in the same direction, clockwise, and vice versa. Otherwise, when you finish wrapping the threads and when you break the tape off, the edge of the tape is going to be facing against the direction or against the grain that you're going to be turning your female connector in. So you could potentially catch that edge with your female fitting and peel back that edge and create a lump or a high spot in your connection, and thus creating maybe a possible gap. Now, it would be a very, very, very small gap, but when you're talking about water or air, even the tiniest of gaps could lead to leaks. As we showed before, even a small leak can lead to pressure washer cycling and extra wear and tear on your machine. So you don't want to compromise the seal that you're trying to create with the Teflon sealer tape. So just a little tip, always wrap your Teflon tape in the same direction that your threads are going, the same direction that you're going to be turning your female connector onto your male connector. In this case, it's clockwise, and do vice versa if your threads are counterclockwise. So it's really as simple as that. I put the male end adapter back on, reconnect my outlet pressure hose, and then turn the unit back on, allow the system to repressurize itself, and we look at it now and there's no leaks, and we look at it for a second and it's not cycling, it's not turning on and off. So that was a pretty easy fix. Now my machine is going to wear itself out. It's not going to annoy me to death while I'm working on a car that's going to keep cycling on and off, on and off, and on and off, and I have to keep going back to the machine to turn it on and off to prevent it from either wearing itself out or annoying me to death. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Most importantly, I hope it educated you and helped you make a good decision as to what kind of machine you're going to buy, or even the maintenance if you already have this machine, and how to perform it and how to keep your machine running really, really well for a long period of time. So again, I'm Seth with Turner Mobile Detailing. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a big fat like right down below. And again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.